there, welcome to Flory Models Daily Vlog. Here we are on Wednesday the 13th of April 2016, and as you can see, Dreamliner. I was going to push on, to be honest, with the Halifax, but I've really got going with the Dreamliner. We've done things to this I've never done to a model before. No, not like that. Polishing. Shameless plug, these polishes are brilliant. No, but this, obviously, the light blue on here was a flat. And hopefully you can see it is now a gloss, and all we've done is polish it. It's as simple as that. And the great thing with these buffers is you can go at this thing as hard as you like. You are not going to wear through the paint. The whole thing is that it's got a very clever backing on this one, and it takes off the edges, no problem at all, and then the polishing side literally heats up that paint and it just pushes it. It takes the tiniest of edges off of it and it gives you a lovely gloss finish. So as you know, we did the white side with the polishing technique, but we've gone along and do the blue, and hopefully we're okay. Admittedly, you know, I was a little bit skeptical about this blue when I first did it, but actually it's growing on me now, and I am actually liking this light blue. So I think by the time we've got the markings on there, the deep red and everything else like that, we should be absolutely fine. The only thing I had to do was stop because I was leaving fingerprints in the blue, because the dark blue is a gloss because it's X4 gloss. And to be honest, I left a fingerprint in it, and then we tried to polish it and it didn't come out. So what I'm going to do is let that go off for a good couple of days, and then we're going to go in there and polish it up, tidy it up, all the lines, go out a couple of little bits of overspray. We need to take care of everything else, but what we can actually do then is get the metal edge on there. So what we're going to do with that is bare metal foil it. Again, it's one of those things where it's very rare I actually do it, and to be honest, I've got so many coats of paint on this now, it's very hard to see exactly where you're going to go. So in some ways, if you was to mask it and spray it, it would be easier because you can exactly work out where it's going to go. Where when you're actually using things like the bare metal foil, brilliant as long as you can see where you need to cut it, because you can just lay it down and then cut it, or do it the way I'm going to do it, is probably put strips down, lay it down, stick it into position, wrap it underneath, because on the underside I can see a little bit more. It's a little bit better underneath there. But there we go, one blue jet all done, all the rest of it, so that'll be very nice in the Thompson. I think once the red goes on there, it will darken up the blue. Then afterwards I'm probably going to gloss it, to be honest, to get the decals to go down so nicely and everything else like that. I'm probably going to gloss it. I'm probably going to lacquer it as well, so we might even come in with 2-pack lacquer and go right over it to seal everything down. Then we're going to lightly weather it, put it on a display stand, do the windows with the old PVA trick and everything else like that. And I have got some other glue coming for that, so it'll be interesting to see. So lots of firsts and on tests with this one, and generally we'll be pushing on with this one literally by mid next week. I can imagine it almost being done, definitely by the end of the week, that one to be completed, and then we can obviously get on with the Halifax, pushing through with that. And then I've got a couple of group builds and things that I want to get involved with, so we're going to be doing the Osprey and everything else. I might sneak another quick build in amongst there, so a little thing I want to do for some tutorial videos. If not, then we'll be pushing on definitely with the FW190 super build, which is going to be our summer super build with everything you can imagine thrown at it, and our long-term build, and then I'll build other things alongside it to keep you all going and keep you all happy. Tomorrow is review day, and amazingly, because I've been ill and everything else like that, I know I keep harping on about it, but we didn't have any deliveries in for a week, so I didn't actually have anything here to review. But I have got a few tools, and it's really weird because Steve Campbell has sent me all the way from the States something quite interesting from Tamiya as a little bit of a gift and a test. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, and then what we're actually going to do is, amazingly, I've got something coming which may be here tomorrow, which is exactly the same, or a very close form of it. So it's weird how I was thinking along the same lines as Steve was when he did this one. So obviously that one's here, so we're going to do that. I've got a book to show you as well as a review, and I'm going to have a review up as well on the tape as well. This is the old Wishy tape, because to be honest, I tested it on this. Yeah, spoiler alert, it's pretty good stuff actually. I can't fault it. So tomorrow's going to be all about tools and everything else like that, and I might do a quick recap on using 3M tape and Tamiya's curvy tape, because obviously I've used it down on there, so I might do a little bit of a follow-up review on that one, because to be honest, I do like the 3M stuff. It's really, really nice, and spoiler alert again, I think it's better than the Tamiya tape, but personal choice and all the way around with it. So there we go, that's it for today. You can go off now and have a look at, this is part 4, and it's really going to get you to here. I think we get as far as I leave you painted. So, you know, you've seen a little bit more now. You've seen it at the paint bay and everything else like that. But generally, it talks about making the colour mix up, how we go about it, masking it, obviously all about doing the different types of masking for the light blue, the dark. We talk about polishing it, and you can see it being polished from a dead flat finish to being a gloss as it is here. And then obviously it's going to get you to the blue coat is on, and then I leave you because obviously I let it dry as I did yesterday, and then came in today and we've edited it and done all the bits and pieces for it. So there we go, that'll keep you busy. That's up on the site now, and I'll be with you tomorrow with some tool reviews and things like that.